I failed my first semester at Cornell with a 2.7 GPA, so you don't have to. For context, my freshman year of high school, I reached out to all of my top schools. Cornell was the first to get back to me, went to a camp there. They ended up committing me. So for my freshman year of high school, I already knew that I was going D1. Bad news for me. That means I slacked off for the rest of my high school career. Late nights, video games, you name it, I did it. And so naturally, I showed up for my first semester at one of the hardest institutions, deciding to study one of the hardest majors and playing Division One baseball. And I failed miserably. But then over the next 3 years, I ended up becoming a dean's list engineer, two-time team captain, and now I get paid to play the game of baseball. And here's what I learned over those 3 years. You're going to get it in the next minute and a half. So lock in. 1, prioritize your sleep. Stop staying up late, man. Sleep is literally a superpower. When you have enough sleep, you're going to be able to resist the urges like the doom scrolls. You're going to make sure that you're studying properly. You're going to do everything that you possibly can in order to get to your goals. Just prioritize that sleep. 2, learn to say no. And that's probably the hardest for us young people. And by the way, I'm only 23 years old, so I'm right there with you. We have this FOMO, right? Like every single time there's a party or there's an event or a friend asks us to go on a game, we feel like we're going to be missing out on some inside jokes, some lore that's going to shape the friend group. But what I want you to understand is that the more that you say no, the more that your friends are going to either A, respect those boundaries or get going. And that's going to be a good thing for you because your circle will always determine your ceiling in this lifetime. The more you say no, the better your circle becomes. Cool? 3, do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. In high school, I was just doing everything I wanted to do. Now, what does that actually mean? When I was at Cornell, that meant that I had a study system that allowed me to study the least amount of time possible and get the best results possible. And by the way, if you're a student athlete and you need that, all you gotta do is comment study or shoot me a DM with the word study, and I'll give you access to all the frameworks that I use to become that Dean's List engineer. And lastly, and probably most importantly, please stop caring what people think about your journey. A perspective that I locked into after that horrible first semester at Cornell was that I am not doing anything in this moment for the opinions or the perspectives of anybody around me. No, I'm actually doing it for the opinion and perspective of me at 90 years old when I'm laying on my deathbed. Let me cook. When you are laying on that deathbed, how many of those people's opinions or perspectives are going to be right there in your ear? None of them. No, instead it's going to be your own thoughts on your own life and what you did or did not do at each stage of the game, including right now. And so that opinion from that coach, that friend, that family member, if it's not going to matter at 90 on your deathbed, don't let it matter now. You just got my last 3 years of wisdom from Division One baseball and an Ivy League engineering degree in a minute and a half. Use it to your advantage. Lock in, twins.